And some good news for you. I told a few earlier. By the way, happy Carnival. For those who are not in the know, even though Mardi Gras is February 9th, we are in the season. Now, sadly, we're not going to have any Mardi Gras parades while you're here. I was just looking up on my phone. I have to show you this. I assume you have a parade tracker on your application. Let's see if I can just, oh, there is. Because this is very important now. Starting January 23rd is the parades. Now, I want you to just kind of go through there. Those are all the parades that are going to be going from January 23rd, but you know that already. I just want you to see, these are all the parades in the city from starting January 23rd on. There's a lot of them. I'll tell you a little bit more about that as we go on. But ladies, we're going to do something quite unique today. Not only am I going to take you to a number of Courtyard City's oldest cemetery, I'm going to give you the history of New Orleans. And by the time we finish, you're going to discover how this little town of New Orleans, this little big international city of New Orleans, has probably done more to define who you are as Americans than any other city in our country. Now, I'm glad I don't have anyone from Philadelphia contesting me on that. I got the gentleman here. I'll take care of you. Welcome, gentlemen. I'm Bill. I'm your guide. We're going to get started here. But as I tell people, in the 19th century, New Orleans wielded a tremendous influence. And by 1830, we are the Queen City of the South, second only in wealth to New York, the fourth largest in the United States. We've undergone a number of nicknames in our lifetime. One of the earliest, we were called the Crescent City because the French literally built us in the bend of the Mississippi River. But in the modern days, we've also been called the city that care forgot, and my particular favorite, the Big Easy. I think that explains us perfectly. But everyone, our most famous nickname has long been lost to us because it has become representational of the entire American South. And we got this nickname from a single piece of American currency. Once again, everyone, the year's basically 1803. After the Louisiana Purchase, we Americans arrived to the city, settled in, opened up our banks, and began to print up paper money. Well, back in those days, we have more French speakers than we do English. So on all our currency, we print one side in English, the other side en français. Well, a $10 bill is a very common denomination in here. And as I tell people, 10 in French is pronounced 10. As Americans, we pronounce that word the way we saw it spelled on the money. For us, D-I-X is pronounced Dix. A single 10 became known as a Dixie note from the land of Dixie. And everyone, this is how we got the moniker. No Mason-Dixon line here, Dixie. Now with that, I'll feel free to you can take a look at it and pass it on through everyone. With that, gentlemen, let me take care of you, and we got our first stop right here. So come right inside.
This is how you say 10 in French.
Dix. 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 Nice. Huh. Here's
this guy? Did he say 1803? I don't know who that was. Does it say his name anywhere? Usually the name would be under the picture.